Blessed Wednesday to you. Welcome, welcome. As we take a look at midweek current topics. And so today is current topics. So if you have questions, pop them in. I'll star them and we're going to dive in. And there's already been a couple questions come in, so thank you for that. But as everyone's popping in, how are you doing? How are you this midweek? The Christmas child, hello. Welcome. I'm good. I'm good. Need to pour some of this water. Get watered up here. Get watered up. I did some reorganizing of my office, so it feels really good in here, the Christmas child. I'm going to go turn my heater off. I meant to do that right before you all came in. Forgot. Can you hear me now? Is the sound okay now? I had the heater on. Should be better now. Is it better? Dancer, yay, cast comes off on Friday, and you, sounds good. Sandy says it sounds okay. Dancer says it's okay, okay. How's the sound for everyone else? Hi, Renee. I got your message. Okay. Hi, Carol. I'm trying to figure out the sound here because I'm getting that it sounds weird, but I'm getting a lot of you saying it sounds okay. But I want to make sure it sounds okay. Oh, that's sweet. The Christmas child. That is fabulous. It sounds like you had a great team working with you. Okay. It's a bit echoey. Okay. All right, let me work on this. How's that? How's that? Got to fix this or it's going to bug me the whole time. Sorry. You never know. Better. Okay, better. Okay. All right, I'm getting a lot of betters. I would imagine the Christmas child that it would be a bit triggering, but you're right, the good and the bad memories. But look at you now. Thank you for the question. I'm starring the questions, so go ahead and throw those in. No, not to be afraid. No, you're not. Not wrong. It's all encompassing, all of everything that you felt. It's better. I don't know what to say here. I put this crystal right on top of my mic. I wonder. It's probably going. Is that better? Is that better, you guys? Okay. All right. So, welcome. As you're coming in, this is current topic time, and I was looking at just kind of checking in on the news, see what we have going on here. It looks like President Biden is meeting with Xi of China. Hi, Sandra. So that's going on. Hi, Kevin. Thank you, Lisa Foster. Thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna dive into some of these questions, and I want to, since we're talking about Biden, we're going to start here. And thank you, Tasha. You just write it in whenever, and I'll get you. Mountain Dancer, hello. New Hampshire primary is January 23rd. Evidently, Biden didn't bother to get on the ballot. Will New Hampshire Dems write him in? Good question. And so there's some history here with this of why he's not on the ballot. And so that's all that going on as well. Reasons why and all of that. So let's take a look here. Will the Dems write him in? I think they're gonna do a lot of campaigning about writing him in. I can't imagine. Is this gonna hold up? You know what I mean? Won't this go to the Supreme Court? Just kind of like a lot of the states are trying to not have 45 on there. And they'll take it to the Supreme Court. All right, let's take a look. I see a double down on campaigning to do the write-in. Let's take a look at the cards. All right. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to get on top of this. It's a bummer because it feels like they're going to, yeah. They're going to get on top of it because they don't want to lose votes because of this. So they're going to stay on top of it. I do feel like they're going to be successful at getting, whether it's going to be a write-in, I feel like it's going to be successful for President Biden here. You have the 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands coming in for that. And so that looks good for Biden, even though yeah, that's what we're talking about right now, Gigi. So yeah, they're staying on top of it. Absolutely. And they're not going to let this go. They will not let this go. This is a big deal. So they're not going to let this go. Oh, great question, Elephant. All right. But I feel this is going to be okay. I mean, they showed it in the cards, and I also, when I looked into it, I'm seeing them literally on top. Like this is like they're on this hard, and if if Harris went, then they're on it hard. They can't let this go. This is a big deal. Game on for President Biden. Yes, Holly. All right. All right, Chris. Hopefully you can hear me okay now. Is my sound okay, you guys? I know. Rose Blue says, wait, huh? I thought the incumbent president is automatically printed on the ballots. Look it up. I mean, Google search this whole situation. It's like a big thing that is going down there. So, yeah, read what happened. So, all right, Chris. I hope I'm not sounding wonky. My sound's okay? Okay. I had to reboot my computer too right before starting, so I don't know what's going on with all the extra energy here. Okay. What message would Khrushchev have for Putin today? Okay, what message would Well, he's saying welcome home. So I feel like something's imminent with Putin, but that's not what you're asking, I know, Chris. So, but he's saying welcome home. And I'm not sure yeah, I don't, with where Putin's at currently, like 1 foot here, 1 foot there, I don't know. But what I heard Khrushchev say is welcome home. He's saying your strategy is wrong. You started off with this intention and allowed it to muck your vision, muck your plans. It got clouded. It got mucky. And you thought you were thriving. You were literally striving. You let your emotions overcloud your initial intent. And what you thought was powerful moves were not. Okay. Did I miss anything? Hi, Prairie. Welcome. Did I miss any? I'm going to start that, Charlene, because I want to talk about that. Okay. Did I get it on? Okay, I did. I think I got all the questions. All right. So hopefully that answers your question with that. He's an interesting person. He's very okay. All right. Moving on. Thank you, Chris. Got that one already. Oh my gosh, Giselle, is that for reals? Is he really doing this? Giselle 222, hello. Will 45 lose any votes now that he's quoting Hitler? Is that for real? Is he really? I missed that. Back to the last question, Linda Ware says, I'm hearing a very simple stand down. Yeah. I mean, he's let his emotions overtake his judgment. He's mucking it up. That's a great question, Catherine. Got you started. All right. Will he lose any votes now that he's quoting Hitler? You know, the thing is, you guys, did we not see this like years and years and years ago? And I remember when I first said something about this, it was years ago. So 2016, 2017, somewhere around there, 2017 maybe. And I said, he's literally taking his lead from Hitler. Like he has his book on his night. I mean, I was saying that, and I got a lot of ration from people for saying that, but it is playing out right in front of us, and it was true then, and it's true now. It's just more blatant now. It's not on his bedstand anymore. He's just speaking it out, right? He called Democrats vermin. I mean, okay, Giselle says he's calling his adversaries vermin, among other things, like Hitler pointed out. You might have said, Catherine, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessings to you. Holy cow. That's a beautiful gift. Thank you. Elephant says, yes, Trump's calling lefties vermin and he will expel all Arabs. Yes, he had. Yeah. Oh, yeah, on his bedside. Okay, yeah, horrifying. It's horrifying. He's just blatantly doing it now. But will he lose? Will he lose people? Yes and no. He's actually losing some people, but then he's gaining some. So there you have that. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, so yeah. Weird. Why is he gaining some people? Let's take a look here. Yeah, he's losing some people, but he's gaining some support here. He's gaining. That's horrible. He's going to put his enemies in. Yeah. Yeah, this is his new tactic here. Not really new. But at the end of the day, it's not going to work. His future, it's not going to help his future. But he definitely is playing this game. He definitely is creating this. He's trying to create this draw, and he is. It's not a big draw though. It's only a page pentacles there. Not a big draw, but a little draw. And you guys, my team just said it's about money. It's about support. So it's literally some more gapping, but it's at the end of the day, it's going to hurt him worse than it is to help him. and he ends up with the tower. This is his future. His future is the tower with this direction. It's a boomerang effect on him, guys. Boomerang, they just said boomerang. Let me come back on him. Do you think he'll end up in the camp? Crazy. Giselle, it's mind-boggling to me how anyone can possibly want 45. I know, it's scary, terrifying. I listened to an interview. Chris sent me an interview between Stephen Colbert and Barbara Streisand. Brilliant, by the way. If you can look that up, you can. I mean, it's on YouTube. She's brilliant. Anyway, she said if he wins, she's moving. Me too. Holy cow, that'd be terrifying. But he's not winning, so we're good. We're good. Catherine says, wait until the Dems start going full force against Trump with ads showing all they can lose. Yeah. Once this messaging gets out, losing the Medicare, the Social Security, the increase on prescriptions, choice, higher taxes, and then show what the rich are getting. Yeah. And Giselle says the polls are wrong, but they are causing lots of stress to logical people. It's hard. They're playing games with people. They're literally playing mind games. Mm-hmm. Just encourage you not to be. I just wouldn't look at the polls right now. Oh my gosh, Carol. Carol says, Judge Thomas's buddy in Texas with all Hitler statues in his garden. I had no idea. Oh, I love the picture. Carol is beautiful. Did T Barb do that for you? It's gorgeous. All right. Yeah, Michael Cohen said he'd also. Yeah, he should. Anybody that's gone against 45, if he got back in power, would have to leave the country. All right. Okay. Thank you, Giselle, for that. All right, Carol. The FBI whistleblower Jonathan Buma, will his disclosure that has been made public that tells about Rudy's and 45's Russian involvement make any difference? It may show at the beginning that it's not making much difference. Something about retracting. I don't understand retracting or withhold. Like, are they holding on to bits and pieces of it for later? So possibly it's going to do a certain amount up front, but then possibly later pulling some that they've retracted later. Does that make sense? Using some of the information down the road if they need it. But I do feel he has some damning info. Rudy's in trouble. That is for sure. Okay, let's throw some cards in there. I always forget. Oh, let's throw cards. Let's take a look. It's a great question, Christine. Thank you, Lisa. It indicates Bill Barr. Okay. Yeah, there's some things they kind of want to hold on to because they have a game plan. So I'm wondering if, okay, but okay. Yeah, they're looking at it. They're making some choices. They want to keep some of this hidden because they have a plan for the future. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So they're being choosy and they're keeping some stuff hidden, but that's on purpose. See, that's purposeful. You have the Seven of the Cups, the Moon, and the Seven of Pentacles. That's purposed. So it may not look like it's all big, but there's still substance there. They're holding on to it for the future because they have plans for the future. They have plans for the future to bring it forward in the future. It's the information is powerful. Okay. And it's going to bring some people down. Mm-hmm. People down. Death, Tower, and the Hangman, all three in a row. Hello. Really? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Woo. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. There's some people coming down. But they're being strategic about it. They're making choices, right? Like decisions on how to move forward with the information and when to bring it forward. So if it feels, and so they are going to keep some hidden for a little bit. I was glad to see the cards backed up what I saw. Okay. Thank you, Carol, for that. Well, this follows that right on up. Is FBI Chris Wray crooked? Okay. I don't know how to interpret this. I'm going to star this, Lori. He's going to, yeah. Chris Wray is conservative and probably lazy. So, Nancy, I just have to say, when I stepped into his energy, when I asked that question, I heard he's as crooked as they come. So then kind of got an overview of people in those positions and what they have to do to get there or stay there. I mean, the system is not great. It's a little bit broken, if you ask me. But they said he's as crooked as he comes, but as they come. But he doesn't. When I step into his inner, he doesn't feel evil or anything like that. But he definitely is going to find himself in defensive justice. And there's going to be an understanding, but he definitely is. He definitely is crooked. Yeah, a little irresponsible. Kind of gets away, deceitful, a little irresponsible. You got the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Swords. You see him thieving away. But yeah, Ray is more a politician than a cop. MAGA cops are real, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So there you have that, Nancy. Hope that helps. Linda says that the Repubs are fighting amongst themselves. We saw that coming too. All right. Back to the stars here. This is what I wanted to talk about. This is what I brought up at the beginning, but we haven't talked about it yet. Catherine, thank you for the question, because it's exactly what I wanted to talk about. That meeting going on right now. Let's take a look, see what we can glean from the meeting. Okay. Okay, so I'm hearing that President Biden's had to bite his tongue. Bite your tongue. I'm hearing if you're the one talking, you're not the one. You're not listening. Like if you're the one talking, you're not listening. He wants to hear. He wants to allow she to blah 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 blah. He wants to read between the lines. And President Biden wants to listen more than speak. I don't know why they keep going back there. That's interesting. Am I saying it wrong? Isn't it she? She is more of a businessman than a leader of people. And Biden is more a leader of people than a businessman. So you got that dynamic going on. That's what they just said. Okay, thank you, Bright Shiny. Oh, got it. It's XI. Yeah, that's all right. We got it. We knew who she was talking about. So, but President Biden knows this, and so he'll know how to talk to him, like because he comes from a space of being a businessman, not a leader of people. Even though he'll speak like he's wanting to be the leader of the people, whatever, as I'm a good leader, but President Biden needs to know, well, he does know that he comes from a space of businessman. So that's how they'll be able to connect. The outcome here. Again, she is a smart businessman, and he knows that the United States is good business, and he's not going to. He doesn't want to totally shut the. You know what I mean? Make bad affair with us, and so I do feel they're going to work on strengthening. It won't be. It's not going to be fully what everybody wants, but they are going to move forward. They are going to move forward and it together. They will forge forward on a new path of some sort together. So you have the Page of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is my White House card, but it also shows that connection and strength. I got the Strength card with them, so that's what I'm getting for that. You just yeah. Biden's smart. President Biden is smart. He just has to bite his tongue. Carol, thank you. Thank you. You're so kind. The blessing to me. Thank you so much. So that's what we're getting with that. Thank you for that question. I wanted to check in on that. So, yay. Catherine, yeah. All right. Elephant. We're going to another part of the country here. And we have high elephant wildlife. Will hostages be released soon? Looks like President Biden is really pushing. He's been pushing for that, some kind of negotiation for release. He's been pushing, and he's also been pushing for humanitarian aid. Into Palestine. I mean, into that area. He's been really. He's losing. I mean, it could be metaphor, but he's losing a lot of sleep over this. It's weighing heavy. The loss of life and the brutality and all of that's taking place. It's really. But he has a good team. Okay, but we're looking at release of hostages. He's negotiating for 200. He's negotiating for 200. Is that right? Whew, I'm dizzy in there. That's a dizzy one. We may see a few more trickle out, but let's take a look. Are we gonna get that 200 released? Hi, Alexis. Yeah, I don't think so. He's trying. He'll stay on top of it in the future, but right now he's trying. But that's exactly what I was feeling. Thought maybe if you trickle, he's trying hard. It's heavy on his heart. But we have the Tower. We have the Two Swords Tower and the Four of Pentacles. Holding on. Until their hands are forced. They're going to have to force their hands somehow to release these hostages. Time is imminent because I don't know about the provisions they have, but I do feel imminent timing on it. So let's just send love and light right now to those hostages. I want to encourage you guys, and this is what I do before I go to sleep. You don't have to, but I would encourage you just to take a moment. It literally takes, it's not a sacrifice at all to take that moment and surround them with love and light, the hostages. Just surround them with comfort, love, and light, and that they can be released soon. All it takes is a moment to step into that. All right, Deanne. Deanne's DFL rocks. Speaker Johnson is anti-democracy and all about Handmaid's Tale. He comes from the same Theatarian bunch the Supreme Court Amy Coney Barrett is schooled from in Project 2025, right? Yay, Shay Kitty, thank you. That's the way to do it. Thank you for doing that. Hi, Melody. Okay. Oh, so this was just a comment. It wasn't a question. Oh, Charlene, I wanted to. Okay, so it looks like the Johnson is buried in. Yeah, but again, I saw him immediately being. He's not going to be there long, but long enough to create some havoc. But it's chaos. Charlene, hi. Okay, the ethics committee chose not to go after Santos. Don't worry. There's a what I'm hearing here is there's a strategy behind that. There's strategy. Okay. Okay, Dan. I've not heard of this one. Oh, Jamie says there's already talk of the MAGA crew tossing out John. Really? Okay. Well, something's going up. Okay. Deb Z says Santos will be taken up by the DOJ, I believe. All right, Dan. Will the sex scandal involving MAGA Mike come out regarding the 8 boys? I hadn't heard of this. Have you guys heard? Dan, and when I ask that, I rarely hear of anything. So it's not that I don't believe you. I just hadn't heard of it. Martha, yes, you're going to pass. Okay. So he's not alone in this, eh? This scandal. Like there's a story brewing out of Louisiana about his law friend who got caught. Okay, so his law friend got caught. Okay. Right. So it looks like money exchange. You have, yeah, lots of connection here, and the 2 of Cups, the Lovers, and then the 6 of Pentacles. So this shared connection. a team, and then you have the Ten of Swords coming down. So I don't know if that answers your question, but if I was going to read card, if I was a card reader, I would say that there may be a connection there. I mean, to have these two together with the Six of Pentacles, that shared, see how they're sharing wealth. Weird. That's very interesting. And yes, that Ten of Swords end result. That is utter defeat, rock bottom. And there you have it. Holy cow. Okay, Deanne. All right. All right, Apple. Hi, Apple. Ukraine and Middle East will soon exhaust all U.S. finances. How much longer? Linda G. Thank you. Big hugs. How much longer? This is a big question. But I want you to know, Apple, they will not exhaust all of the finances. That's the first thing that my team wants you to know. It's not exhausting our finances. If anybody's exhausting our finances, it's 45 in the court system right now. Oh, everybody's saying hi to Linda. But yeah, no, my team just wants you not to worry about that. The main focus is they want you to focus on Apple instead of what about the money. Is kind of shift that energy to peace, world peace here. So when you start to be concerned and with it, switch it to world peace. Everything is going to be. It will not release. It will not. Would you say exhaust? Oh, yeah, no, we got this, and we're going to continue to be okay and make good decisions about how we move forward. But I have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and that's President Biden there in charge, and then the Ten of Pentacles. They're making good decisions on how to and how much they can help support. Okay, best cards we can get on this to make good decisions. It's good to know. All right. Thank you for that, Apple. All right. Christine. This is a great question. Christine asks, hi, Christine. When will government work get back to public service and stop self-service? We're battling perception right now. We're in a battle of perception. We have a whole lot of us that perceive a certain way, and we feel this is the right way to to help people, help govern people as a whole, to help support people as a whole. Um, and then we have a whole group of people who don't have that perception. So it's a battle of perception, how you perceive. Again, with the Project 2025, they have this. They perceive their agenda as the right one, and they perceive us as being on the wrong side. So it's this battle of perception. Prairie, thank you. Giving you a big hug. Thank you so much. Very kind gift. Deb, yes, the perception to be in service to others versus the greed and power, and being power over others instead, and being on top type of deal. So it's really that change of perception. So it's important, again, to take that back into your hands and put that intention of bringing that energy in globally as in service to others. We are on the right path, is what I can say, Christine. We are on the right path. We are battling. And it will feel like it gets worse before it gets better, but we are on the path. And you're helping with that. You're helping with that change. With your energy and your thoughts. You're helping with that frequency change here on the planet right now. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Jules. Hi, Jules. Jules asked, is Kellyanne Conway in trouble? Kellyanne Conway in trouble. She may be in trouble. But it's not for what you think. It's almost like they're looking for one thing and they find another. You know what I mean? They're investigating one thing and they find something else type of feel to it. But I do feel like she's there could be some trouble brewing. Let's take a look. Yep. Yeah, she's trying to hide. It looks like because of her ambition, in wanting to be out front, she's going through some awakening, her personal awakening. I think that her world may be kind of have fallen apart around her, so she's being forced to kind of take a look, take some inventory here. She's taking some inventory and looking to what she wants to move forward. It didn't really talk about the trouble that may be coming for her, but she definitely has taken some inventory and self inventory here, and making some shifts in her own heart. So that's good. Hopefully bringing in an awakening. So that's what's happening. But I do feel that there may be some trouble brewing down the road for her. It could be with hiding something. Hiding something is what I keep seeing her hiding something. Hi, Craig. Like not reporting something. So not like big trouble, but I mean, she didn't report. I feel like she didn't report something. There's some, there's some skeletons there for sure. All right, Lori. Hello. All right, so I think this is a statement. I saw a headline on BBC this morning. regarding arrest in Ukraine of officials. They were involved with Rudy and Russia involving the election. Okay, so that'll be interesting to see that play out. Okay. Yeah, that's big. That's big news. I think we're gonna see more and more of that kind of shakeup going on for sure. Okay, Rebecca. Rebecca's asking about Iceland, and then we have one more question, guys, for today. We did good. We did good. What about Iceland? Okay, I just heard birds. I feel like there's some kind of action in taking place in regard to the birds. Is there something? Okay, we'll take a look. I always ask you guys, is there something going on? I do feel there's like a bird thing going on. Okay, and also lava issues. Okay, there's lots of things going on in Iceland. Okay, so but the first initial thing with the birds, but it's all connected. All connected. That's interesting. Are people going to have to move? I do see people having to move. Oh, the birds are leaving because okay, there's something to do with the birds. And walking. Okay, yeah, people are moving. People are having to leave. I do see that. Some people are not leaving. Some people are not leaving because they just won't, right? This is going to be a big hit to Iceland. This is the outcome. Yeah, and I do feel like it's that some people are holding on. They don't want to leave. It's almost like they don't believe it. So we just need to pray for the people, guys. Pray for the people. Let's get them out. But some are leaving. They're facing. See if this came in like this, that means they wouldn't be leaving because of their belief system or whatever, their narrative. But some are standing and understanding the situation and are getting themselves out. So that's another place to be praying for. Rebecca, yeah, big hit for tourism. So yes, bright shiny ray. I do have an update in regard to Renee, Tarot Love Community, and I will share at the end here. Yeah. Okay. All right. And the last question here. So yes, Iceland, pray for Iceland. Last question coming in, and then we'll do the update for Renee. Phoenix Rise. Will Prince Harry and Meghan move back to the UK in October 2024? As the energy sits right now, I'm not seeing them move at that point. It's not it's not like set in stone. Um, oh, okay. Okay. This is why I was having trouble. I think that I think that what was going on here with my energy with them is I think something's going to happen, and maybe at that point they may reevaluate going home. So I feel like something may happen, maybe with his dad or something, and then it's kind of looking at, is this something, um, a release of that situation where it would open the door more for likely for him to to move home. That would could be a possibility, but the energy isn't. I couldn't grab the energy right now of them moving in October of 2024. But if something happens, then a possibility there, a change of perspective, something shifts and kind of opens up that door, and they're able to face some things and go there. But it's not quite there yet. We'll see. It's still kind of up in the air whether or not he can rejoin the team, so to speak. But I just don't know. I'm not getting a yes or a no on that. Sorry. The energy is too wonky. But they also, they may make a move, but it may not be there. Does that make sense? We'll revisit that one, Phoenix Rice, when we get. So, all right. So, thank you everyone for hanging out with me today on Inquiring Minds, and thank you so much everyone for the lovely, wonderful big hugs and gifts there. Lisa Foster, thank you for your amazing moderating and putting everything. And Gigi by the Sea, thank you so much as well for your everybody moderating. Thank you so much. I do want to give a shout out to one of our community, Tarot Love community. You have not seen her on here, and it's hard for her to write because she can't see. Oh, she has a condition in her eyes that got worse, really bad. It became very debilitating very, very quickly, and but she is somehow I don't know, my face or something on her phone, but she's able to call me every once in a while and give me an update, which I'm grateful for. So she did get a surgery date. Yeah, they're cataracts, but they're aggressive. I mean, it just came on like that. But all at the same time, her benefits were trying to get the benefits she needed, the health benefits to be able to get to. So it's all in place. It's all starting to be in place. However, there is some hold up on her SNAP and something else, benefits that would help them with some of the like keeping the lights on type of thing. So she does have a GoFundMe, and I feel like it's in my community page. And if one of you guys have it, please post the GoFundMe to help her out. But the surgery is for January, I think it's the second week of January. So she still has a couple of months of this. But unless someone cancels, she still has to wait a month and a half or so. So a couple months. So we need to. But she's grateful for all your prayers, if that's what you can give, and also if you're able to help out. Otherwise, she does have the GoFundMe. Oh, here it is. Thank you, Debsy. Debsy posted the GoFundMe here in the page. Thank you, thank you. So just click on that GoFundMe and save it, or yeah. Yeah, Deanne. Yeah, it was fun watching the Pictionaries on her show with the tarot. Yeah, she's always very, very good at creating community and bringing us all together. And she created that website as well to keep us all connected. And she can't do any of that right now because she can't see. So very frustrating, I'm sure. So we can continue to pray for her to keep her spirits up and hope and. But there is some light at the end of the tunnel, no pun intended, in regard to her surgery. So that's good. All right. All right, y'all. I love you. Thanks for hanging out. And we will see you Friday night. Friday afternoon if you want to come talk to Tom T. Moore. And then also Friday night for Newsflash Friday, yeah, with Kim. All right. Love you guys. And thank you so much for hanging out. I love you.